Do you ever feel like your workday is just getting in the way of your results, in the way of your fitness, and it's not helping you make the progress that you desire towards your health and fitness goals? Well, friends, today I'm going to help you break down 5 simple ways that you can stay more active, burn more calories, and get better results while on the clock. Welcome to the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls Show. I'm your host, CJ. Let's dive in to today's episode. What is going on, friends? So excited that you are here with me today. And we've got a fun episode today because what better thing than realizing that you can use your workday to actually progress not only in your career, but also in your health and fitness goals. And if we can progress towards our health and fitness goals while at work, I mean, hey, we're getting paid to get fit. So let's dive in. I've got my notes for our episode, and we're going to really be talking about 5 different ways. Now, there's a ton of different ways, but I want to just talk to you about 5 different ways that you can burn more calories while at work, but it's not going to hinder your productivity. And matter of fact, it might actually help you be more productive because you're really not then worried about the fact that maybe you didn't hit the gym today or you can't hit the gym today because of your schedule, and you're still going to be able to get your calorie burn going. So let's dive in. Tip number 1, stand more, right? A lot of times we sit and we're sitting all day long, but what if we just made it more of a conscious effort to stand? Actually, right now, I am at a standing desk, one of the ones that can kind of go up and go down. I've got this one here that I use for shooting the podcast. And then I also have a standing desk in my office as well. And, you just hit it up and you stand and you keep on working. And while you're standing, that's going to help you have better posture. When you're standing, you have to keep your core tighter. You have to burn more calories by just keeping your body up and not sitting slouched and hunched over. So I want to encourage you to stand more, right? Maybe you even, I think the Apple Watch, it goes off and it's like, hey, stand every hour. Make sure that you at least stand for so long every hour. So maybe you make it a goal of yours that every hour you're going to make sure that you stand at least X amount of time out of that hour. And here's the deal. We're not going for perfection here. We're going for progress. And so if right now, maybe you're listening or watching this episode and you currently really don't stand at all during your day, maybe you're going to make it a point to just 2 or 3 times start standing with intentionality throughout your day. And as we progress, maybe you'll stand more and maybe you'll eventually get to where you are standing X amount of time out of every hour. But first tip, how you can burn more calories while at work, is to just simply make sure that you are standing more, period. That simple. Moving on, tip 2, we want to move during our meetings or move during our calls. One of the things that I love to do, and now for any of you that don't know, I have Fit Body West and Fit Body Central, and next to Fit Body Central, there's another building. And on that building, that's where I shoot this podcast, but on that building, we have our Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls logo, and that is my office building. We hold our team meetings in there. I shoot this podcast in there. I hold a men's group in there about once every 5 weeks on Thursday morning. But with that being said, most of the time, my office is relatively empty. There's not a lot of people in it and there's not a lot of stuff going on. So there's nothing that I love more than when I'm making my phone calls and I'm either talking with the team or I'm talking with whoever it might be. I will get up and I will be walking around my office while I'm on my call. And for me, there's actually something like soothing and relaxing about being able to take my call and I just walk. I just kind of pace around the office. Now, if you can't do that, right, maybe you don't have that ability to do that. find in your day where you can get up and move more. Now, let's talk about the moving meetings. What if you could have a meeting with a coworker and instead of just meeting at a table, you decide, hey, let's go grab a cup of coffee and then let's just walk and talk for 10, 15 minutes and let's have our meeting and be mobile. Now, if you have to be somewhere by notes and be able to take notes and discuss different things, right, I get it. There's always going to be excuses. And I'm not saying that you should never have, regular meetings where you're at a desk with your notes and all that. But I'm just saying, what if you could incorporate moving either during your meeting or during your calls more throughout your workday? And again, if you're not doing it all right now, literally doing it once in the next week is going to be progress or burning more calories than you are currently. So we're not looking to make sure that, hey, we add all this walking into our day or all this moving into our meetings. We're just looking, hey, are there ways or areas where we can implement something that is going to burn more calories? All right, so let's go ahead and move on to tip 3, and that's going to be desk exercises. Now, I get it. Right at first glance, that might sound like, what? I'm going to do exercises at my desk? Well, I want to give you some tips or some exercises that you could do at your desk that are very discreet. They're not going to make you be unfocused or not be able to continue to work, but they're going to be things that keep you burning more calories. So honestly, maybe again, while you're doing a call or while you're, who even knows, maybe you're watching a training video or watching a video, instead of just watching that video, sitting there slouching, watching it, be like, yes, this is my opportunity. I have a 3-minute or a 30-minute video. Who knows how long it is? Maybe it's even a Zoom that you're on and you have the ability to turn your camera off for a little bit, or maybe they need you to have your camera on, but whatever. Pound out 5-10 squats. That's just fine. Now, maybe you don't want your head bobbing up and down while you're on a Zoom, and that's not very discreet, okay? Maybe you're going to just be sitting in your chair, and you're going to be focused on doing some chair calf raises. So you're sitting there, your feet are on the ground, and instead of just having your feet still sitting on the ground, resting, relaxing, you're focused on, even right now while I'm talking to you, as I was doing this, I literally started doing it where my heels are just coming up, I'm squeezing my calves 1, 2, 3 seconds, and I'm bringing it back down. Is that going to be the end all, the be all end all of getting you in the best shape ever? Well, no, but it's going to burn more calories and it's going to progress you towards the goals that you have. Now, mini bands, they are amazing to have at your desk. Maybe you have a couple of those little mini bands, little loops, and you put it around your legs. And while you're sitting there, you just can do some of those leg abductors where you're just moving your legs out, feel the burn, squeeze, 1, 2, come back in. Now, again, that's not going to bug anybody. It's not going to stop you from being productive and getting your work done, but it's going to be another way that burns more calories. Now, this one, again, if you have to be using your hands to type, well, we're going to have to think of different ways. But what if you had that mini band and you put it around your wrists and you just are sitting there and you're opening and closing your arms, right? You're just squeezing. Now, again, we're not talking specific targeted strength exercises here or specific targeted fat burning exercises here, but we're just talking about simply burning more calories, right? Even one of those stress balls, if you have one of those and while you're sitting there and it's on a call or listening to a customer or you're taking feedback or whatever it is, and you're just squeezing that stress ball, that right there is having you move, stay active, and burn more calories than just sitting there and not moving that body and keeping it active. So with that, my tip number 3 for you is to incorporate desk exercises. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next tip, our 4th tip. In this one, I tell you what, Bryce Henson, a good friend of mine, he's the CEO of Fit Body Boot Camp. And I tell you what, this one, he is like planted into my brain. And since then, I've planted it into my wife's brain and to some others, but never take the elevator, always take the stairs. Now, maybe you live in a building where, hey, it's all one level. Like I'm thinking of our 2 gym locations. There aren't any elevators or stairs. Now, again, we're not saying that this is a must or the end all be all, but what we are saying is, hey, if you're in a building where you do take an elevator up to the level that you're then going to have your desk or your office at, what if You just decided that every day I'm going to take the stairs. Every time I go up and down, instead of taking the elevator, I'm going to take the stairs. Because the thing of it is that right there, again, is without really adding much extra time, it's adding more calorie burn into your day. And I know it might be a hassle, but guess what? When you go to the gym, our clients that come to FitBody, they pay to come to FitBody. So they are exchanging dollars to work out. Now, if you're at work and you take the stairs, you, friend, are getting paid to work out. That's like a double whammy. Why wouldn't you do it? You literally are getting paid to work out. That's what it's all about. So finding ways to incorporate more burn into your day. So always take the stairs. Maybe you're going to set a goal. Maybe you have a high office and maybe you're like, you know what? I'm not taking 14 stairs or 14 flights of stairs every day, CJ. You're crazy. All right, I get it. But could you take two? And instead of getting on ground floor, you're now getting on the second or the third floor onto the elevator and riding it the rest of the way up. Or same thing, you step down a couple of the flights of stairs and then get on the elevator. Are there ways that you can have a goal where you are just adding more movement into your day? Maybe you have a goal of, you know what, one day a week, I'm going to always take the stairs. And then that goal increases to 2 days a week. Again, we're talking about adding and progressing towards our health and fitness goals. Moving on, our fifth tip. Our fifth tip, friend, is to stay hydrated, but better yet, stay hydrated and use staying hydrated for two things to get more steps in, right? You're going to have yourself a 32-ounce water bottle or whatever it is, and you're going to drink that thing down. You should be getting half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. And I want to give you a little pro tip. They do actually say that if you're even only 10 ounces deficient, so if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be getting 100 ounces of water. If you're only 10 ounces deficient, that means that you're still getting 90 ounces. That could be hindering your weight loss. So make sure you're getting enough water in. But now what you're going to do, that 32-ounce water bottle, 46, whatever it is, you're going to use that. You're going to drink it, then you're going to walk yourself to the water fountain. You're going to fill it up. Once it's filled up, you're going to walk yourself back to your desk. That just added in more steps to your day. Now you're drinking more water. You're probably going to have to go to the bathroom a little bit more, but don't worry. It's a good deal because getting up and walking to the bathroom is adding more steps into your day. And so staying hydrated, yes, like from a nutritional and health balance, it's going to be great because you need to be hydrated, but it's also going to be amazing from a fitness standpoint because you should be adding more steps into your day. So make sure that you're staying hydrated and using the fact that you have to walk to the water fountain, walk to the bathroom, not as a negative, but as a positive because you are burning more calories. And for any of you like, well, I don't have time to do that, you're lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself because more people than you know, they don't, it's not that they don't have time, they're not managing their time properly. And so if you're one of the people that right away thought, man, I don't have time for that, I want to just encourage you. Can you take a look at the way in which you're time blocking or managing your schedule and maybe make sure that you are managing your time so that you can at least allow yourself to walk to the bathroom? Because if you can't even get up to walk to the bathroom, man, I don't know where you're working, but at FitBody, we're hiring. And I tell you what, if your boss won't even let you get up to go to the bathroom, then friend, it's time to find a new job because that's not a fun environment to be in. But I tell you what, you use these 5 tips and incorporate them into your day. You're going to burn more calories while you're at work. You're going to be getting paid to get fit. Let's go. And I'm telling you, it's going to just add up over time to more progress. So let's recap those 5 tips. Tip number 1, stand more, right? Stand more. Tip number 2, move during your meetings or your calls. 3, desk exercises. Are you able to incorporate some kind of discrete ways of working out while you're at your desk? 4, take the stairs. Always take the stairs. Never take the elevator. And then 5, stay hydrated, right? Get active, moving and walking to that water fountain, moving and walking to that restroom. So those are your 5 tips. And I want to kind of leave you with this closing thought that I wrote down. Your workday doesn't have to be an obstacle for you staying active. Okay, these 5 small changes, as I stumble over my words, these 5 small changes, standing more, doing moving meetings, moving sales calls, okay, sneaking in desk exercises, taking the stairs, and then staying hydrated, they can make a big difference in your overall health and fitness results. So incorporate these habits, use them into your daily routine to boost your calorie burn. You're going to stay energized, you're going to improve your health, all while staying productive at work. So I wanted to give you those 5 tips and ways that you can actually burn more calories at work, you guys. Guess what? There's always ways to better yourself. There's always ways to fit it in. If you didn't make it to the gym today, my goodness, make sure that you are using these tips. Stay active, get that body burning more calories, even while you're at work, and know that you can do it. You have what it takes to achieve success. There's just different little changes that you have to make into your daily routine. And these 5 tips can help you stay active at work. Hey, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share this episode. And then I want to remind you that, hey, maybe FitBody, our 2 gyms that we have here in Sioux Falls, maybe they're not the exact right thing for you, and that's okay. That is why I have launched the Fit and Healthy University, and that can be done anywhere at any time from anyone. It's only $19 a month. It's got an amazing online community. It's got a ton of online workouts. There's recipes. You can ask any question that you might have, and I tell you what, either myself or another one of the amazing members of that community are going to help you on your way. But there are ways to get fit, stay fit, and get active in gym workout routines. You name it, it's on there. It's only $19 a month plus 14-day risk-free trial. Try it out. If it's not right for you, just cancel. We'll give you a refund and we can get you on your way. But I want to make sure that you have every means necessary to hit the goals, the desires, and the dreams that you have. So go ahead and click the link down below. We'll have that link somewhere in the description so that you can join the Fit and Healthy University. Maybe that also is not right for you. Hey, tell a friend that that's right for them, and let's get this thing rocking. Let's get you on your way to amazing results. And guess what? Again, like, subscribe, share this episode, and we will see you on the next episode of the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls Show. Have a great day, you guys. Peace.